We made over $1 million in the first 3 months of 2024, and these were our main takeaways from our CEO meeting. So one of the first things was getting around the right people energetically and that have shared values, the right intentions and the right values, because that's really just going to elevate what you perceive to be normal, what you perceive to be possible, and the standard at which you set for your life and at which you execute things to your business plan. Having those shared values is huge, because if you don't share the same values as someone and they're part of your business, you just have to make a bunch of rules around them. Oh, okay, no, do this, and it becomes super restrictive, and that way you're basically buying yourself another job when you could do some harder work up the front, find people that have the right values, and then everyone just flows together really nicely. You don't constantly have to check in on people and force them to, even just show up in the first place. One of those values is also one of the second biggest takeaways, which was no waiting. So have the initiative yourself. And in that sense, you're not banking on other things and other people. So you're not being like, oh, I hope this works out because this person's gonna fall into alignment because I get this client. Because that way you're focusing too much on the external side of things. Your focus needs to be on the internal side of things, and then the external side of things will sort itself out. God puts whatever needs to be done out there. And as a result of doing that, you're responsible for the standard of people around you because you have the initiative to hold a high standard for yourself. Then there's making sure that your focus is skill-based value, essentially understanding that your value is going to come from your skill and the ever-improving state of those skills, whether it is your business acumen, whether it is your mindset or deeper work, which is they just go hand in hand. Last but not least, the biggest thing is leaning more on God, trusting God to show you who the right people are and to have Him provide the right answers at the right time, not on your timing, on His timing. And that way, every opportunity that you have, you can rely more and more on God instead of having to just rely more and more on yourself. Of course, we have the choice to actually trust God in the first place and then to show up in alignment with what He shows us. But having that intent to just through and through trust it all to God, really have that faith, is going to pay dividends, and it has, and it will continue to. You'll probably notice that most of our biggest takeaways aren't really strategic things. It's more the inner work or the deeper mindset side of things, because that is what's essential for any strategy that you apply to work to its fullest effect. Of course, got to have a fantastic strategy as well. So those are our main things there. Hope that it helps, and just keep it all gravy, baby.